Good morning. Today is Wednesday, September 11th, 2024. Today in history. On this day, 162 years ago, American short story writer O. Henry was born. His major works include The Gift of the Magi, The Cop and the Anthem, The Last Leaf, and after 20 years, known as the father of modern American short stories. His works are often referred to as the Encyclopedia of American Life. Welcome to today's Ching Chow Morning News. Let's start with political updates.
U.S. seizes Venezuelan president's private jet. According to Reuters, the United States recently seized a private plane belonging to Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and moved it from the Dominican Republic to Florida. U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland announced that the Dassault Falcon 900EX aircraft was illegally purchased by Maduro for $13 million through a shell company and then smuggled out of the United States. The seizure of Maduro's private jet was carried out through close cooperation between the United States and the Dominican Republic. The Venezuelan government condemned the action, labeling it an act of robbery. Previously, the United States recognized Venezuelan opposition leader Juan Guaido's victory in Venezuela's presidential election and drafted a list to impose sanctions on about 60 Venezuelan government officials and their family members. France appoints conservative Barnier as new prime minister. According to Comprehensive News from Paris, French President Emmanuel Macron recently appointed right-wing politician Michel Barnier as the new prime minister of France. At 73, Barnier is the oldest prime minister in modern French history. He replaces Édouard Philippe, who was the youngest prime minister in recent French history. Following a hung parliament from a snap election in July, the left-wing alliance emerged as the largest political force but did not secure a majority. The centrist faction led by Macron and the far-right are the other major forces in the National Assembly. Macron considered several potential candidates for prime minister in recent weeks, but none received sufficient support in Congress to ensure a stable government. Barnier, from the right-wing Republican Party, is a pro-European French politician with a history of cabinet positions and led EU-UK Brexit negotiations from 2016 to 2021. Netherlands increases defense spending by €2.4 billion. Comprehensive News from the Netherlands. On September 5, the Dutch government announced that it will increase defense spending by more than 10% next year, raising the annual defense budget to €24 billion. The increase will fund the purchase of new tanks, fighter jets, frigates, and air defense systems to enhance defense capabilities and address emerging security threats. Since Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February 2022, the Netherlands has been boosting military expenditure and providing substantial military aid to Ukraine. It was among the first countries to supply F-16 fighter jets to Ukraine in recent months. Thailand plans to build large entertainment center offering gambling services. According to Reuters, Thai Deputy Minister of Finance Chulaporn recently announced that the new Thai government plans to advance a proposal to introduce casinos and build a large entertainment center offering gambling services. An online public hearing on the bill showed that 80% of participants supported the plan. Currently, casinos and most forms of gambling are illegal in Thailand. Despite this, successive Thai governments have promoted the legalization of gambling to boost employment, increase national income, and attract more foreign tourists. However, each attempt has faced strong opposition from conservative factions. India identified as world's largest producer of plastic waste. According to Agence France-Presse, the world's first global plastic pollution report, recently published in the journal Nature, reveals that more than two-thirds of global plastic pollution stems from uncollected garbage. Nearly 1.2 billion people lack access to garbage collection services, with India being the country generating the most plastic waste. The report estimates that in 2020, there were approximately 52 million tons of plastic waste globally. Of this, 43% was left unburned, and 57% was improperly incinerated in households, streets, or dumps. Improper burning of waste does not eliminate the garbage but disperses smaller debris throughout the environment, worsening air quality and impacting public health. Madrid bans rental of electric scooters. According to Agence France-Presse, the City Hall of Madrid, Spain's capital, announced that it will ban all electric scooter rentals starting in October and revoke the authorization for related companies. The City Hall criticized these companies for failing to use technology to prevent scooters from being driven or parked in prohibited areas and for lacking proper accident insurance. In just 20 years, electric scooters have become a global market worth billions annually. However, Madrid is following the lead of cities like Paris, Montreal, and Melbourne, which temporarily allowed e-scooter rentals before implementing bans. While e-scooters offer an easy and cost-effective way to navigate crowded cities, they also pose significant risks to pedestrians. Vietnam Night Cultural Gala kicks off. According to the Vietnam News Agency, on September 4, the Vietnam Night Cultural Evening with the theme Vibrant Ho Chi Minh City was held in District 1, Ho Chi Minh City. Many Vietnamese leaders attended the event, emphasizing the need to develop the city into one of Vietnam's major economic, cultural, educational, and trade hubs, and to create a unique identity linked to its river and sea. The Ho Chi Minh City International Tourism Expo, held for the 17th time this year, continues to innovate and enhance its professionalism, aiming to become the most influential tourism expo in Asia. This year's theme, Sustainable Tourism, Creating the Future, reflects the strategic vision for Vietnam's tourism industry, particularly in Ho Chi Minh City, focusing on promoting sustainable tourism development.
According to the Wall Street Journal, the main soda ash futures contract 2409 recently fell to 1,400 yuan per ton, a decrease of 1,100 yuan per ton. That's all for today's Qing Chao Morning News. Thanks for watching. Join us at the same time tomorrow.